Hey guys, what's up? I hope your year so far is going good. I know we just started, but as I say, it's a new year, so hopefully it's going good. Hopefully you do have some goals you want to meet, and I hope you meet them, because I think we all deserve, to get where we want to be at. There are a few things, that we can learn from every year, and I think I have three things that I've learned that I think, if you haven't learned them, hopefully you can learn them from me and you take this word of advice and, you get to where you want to be to a lot faster than if you didn't know them. Because, I think that if we learn from other people, it's going to be our roads, our adventures are going to be a lot easier than learning them the hard way. Like I've learned a couple of them the hard way myself. So these are three things. Number one, I think probably the biggest one that I've learned is controlling your emotions and learning how to deal with them. I think if you're a guy watching this, it's no surprise that, the emotion we feel the most is anger. You probably feel this as well. So when we feel something that makes us angry, that's what we're gonna feel the most intense. And we have to realize, or that I've realized, is that any emotion is just energy. And energy can't be destroyed, so it has to be released somehow. But I think it's pretty cool that if you learn how to release that energy in another way, that could be almost a hack. Because what I found is that when I get angry, I love to go to the gym. I like to run. I like to do exercise, all that good stuff. So if I get angry, I stop what I'm doing with the conversation I'm having, anything like that. And if I'm permitted, I go to the gym and then I do my regular sets, but the weights, I try to go a little bit harder just so I can exhaust myself faster and use up more energy. If I choose to run, I'll run longer distances, or I'll sprint a lot faster, just to let the energy go. And during these workouts, I won't think of anything, so I'll try to keep a clear mind so I can almost meditate at the same time. And when I'm level-headed, I'm cooled off, I let that energy go. I will go back to the situation, so I'll go back to the person or whatever made me mad, and I'll try to come up with a solution that is a lot healthier and won't have any repercussions, because as we know, if you do stuff when you're angry, you will do things that you will regret later on, and that can come with some pretty hefty consequences. So I think that's number one. Number two, a lot of young men make this mistake. I made this mistake a while ago. Is don't be with a person or girl, guy, whatever you're into. Don't be with someone just because you're bored. So a lot of the times, guys really do feel lonely a lot. So sometimes, if a girl gives us, attention, we'll just latch on to that attention, And I think that's 90% of us, or roughly around there. And that's what I did in 2020, like 3 years ago. And I got into a bad relationship because of it. And that ended up pretty badly. So that was a big mistake. I think being with someone that you truly want to be with and that truly makes you happy. For example, last year in the summertime, I met this girl, and I connected with her a lot. Like I liked her a lot. It's like, it was weird. I've never felt this way towards any other girl ever, and I felt like holy shit, I could possibly be falling in love. Sadly, she didn't feel the same way, but that's fine. I don't think having resentment towards a person like that is a good thing, because I know a lot of guys, when they get rejected, they'll automatically go into the defensive and say some mean things or think some mean things, and I think that just makes you really unattractive, and that just says something about your personality, the way you are. So that's something you have to change. I think being happy that it happened, and being happy that, because I'm very happy that I met this person. I'm very happy that she was in my life. I'm very happy of the things she taught me. And I'm very happy that I got the opportunity to share a chapter of my life with her. So I'm very grateful for her. And, maybe She doesn't live anywhere near me, but if I saw her one day, I think I just give her, a big old hug, thank you for everything she did. But that's something you shouldn't settle for anything less than that. I think if you find someone and you don't feel that way about her or him, you shouldn't go for it, because it'll probably just end up bad down the road. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is realizing that there's always the best option to a bad situation. So back in 2021, one of my big goals was to, I know this is 2 years ago, but it kind of had, once again, that bad mistake that I made is I'm still carrying that till 2023. I wanted to go back to school. So I did in August, in the fall semester of 2021, I went back. But then something happened where I thought my life, was going to change for the worst. So I kind of panicked and I dropped out. And I was kind of doing nothing for like a couple of months, because I was, thinking like, how is this going to affect my life? And I was just waiting for it to play out, when the best option at the time was to stay in school and, just wait to see how it would play out, but stay focused on the goal that I was going for. But since I got so scared, I kind of just let that take over. And now, just in 2023, in the fall semester, I'm going back again, which if I would have stayed, initially in 2021, I would have been a junior when I'm going to be a freshman now, So I think that's, there's a best move to make, kind of like in chess. There's a best move to make and the worst move to make, like you have to make sure that the move you make, and you have to analyze every possible outcome and any possible solution. You have to make sure that it's the best one, so you can reach your goal the fastest without getting sidetracked the most. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know they're not entertaining or nothing like that. I don't think they're kind of meant to be entertaining. They're kind of just like meant to guide, like people that are struggling, kind of like myself, kind of how I was, to reach your goal the fastest. So I hope that's you guys, and I hope you reach your goals 100%. If you have any questions, feel more than free to leave them down in the comments, and I'll answer them. So yeah, that being said, have a good day, guys, and until next time.